In this project, I have two set of activities. I will assign resource John to both the activities. I want John to complete both the activities in one single day. However, as per John's calendar, he can work only 8 hours a day. If you see here, I have assigned him total 10 hours of work. If I now go to the resource sheet view, you will see that his name appears red in color. This is because he is over allocated. He is given more work than he can actually perform. He can perform only 8 hours of work, but the work assigned to him is of 10 hours. This is called resource over allocation. Now once the resource is over allocated, we have to resolve that over allocation. Microsoft Project has an inbuilt feature called resource leveling. Let us see how that feature can be used to solve this problem. From the Tools menu, I choose Level Resources. By default, the option here is Level Manually. It's a good idea to level your resources on manual basis. If you choose Automatic, suddenly your project schedule will change and you will never know as to what is the reason. So to be on the safe side, always choose Manual. What leveling essentially does is, it can delay your activities, it can create splits in the task, or do something internally to somehow resolve the over allocation. Resource leveling might not be a foolproof method. In some cases, it is also possible that the over allocations cannot be resolved by MS Project. In this case, let's see what happens. I click on Level Now. I choose Entire Pool and I click on OK. What happens here is the red color for John goes away. That means the over allocation has been resolved. To see what happens to our project schedule, I will go to the Gantt chart view. So here, if you observe, the first activity has been delayed. This is how, by causing delays in the project schedule, MS Project internally tries to solve resource over allocation. In this video, we will see how we can work with baseline. Once a project schedule is ready, it's very essential to save that project as a baseline project. Baseline essentially internally will store 5 things: cost, work, duration, start date, and finish date. Now, why do you need to save a baseline? Once my raw plan is ready and I'm all set to kick it off, at a later stage, I should know what was planned and what is current. If I want to know the variance between planned and actual, it is very important to save a baseline. Saving a baseline is actually a key step in working with project schedule. So first, let's understand how a baseline can be saved. I will go to Tools, Tracking, and I will choose Set Baseline. Just click on OK. Nothing happens to the existing project file. To see the impact of the baseline, I will just go to Project, choose Project Information, and click on Statistics. Currently, the baseline and the current values across start date, finish date, duration, work, and cost are absolutely same. This is because we have not updated progress information or any kind of delays in our project. So project statistics is one place where you view the impact of baseline. Secondly, from the view menu, if I choose tracking Gantt, this view also allows me to see the impact of saving a baseline. If you see here carefully, for each activity now, I'm able to see two bars, a black one and a red or blue depending upon the criticality. The black bar is always the baseline bar. That means my planned schedule. The red or the blue bar will show me the actuals. To demonstrate it further, let's assume this activity called selection of internal auditors was planned to take 1 day. But in real life, it is not taking 1 day, it is taking maybe 3 days. So I come here and I change duration to 3. Just observe carefully as to what happens in the Gantt chart. If you see in the Gantt chart, the red bar increases its size and changes to 3 days duration, but the black bar is still consistent and remains to be of duration 1 day. Now I can very well see the variance. I can very well understand as to what I had planned and what is happening currently. If I now go and see project statistics, it will be very clearly seen that there is a variance of 2 days. If you would like to see baseline values for each and every task, then you can easily insert baseline columns. For example, I will insert baseline duration. So I have original planned duration and I have a current duration. So 1 was originally planned and saved as a baseline, and 3 is actual or the current duration. So at any stage in your project, if you would like to track progress in terms of current as to what was planned, then baseline is very handy.